Matt here, Bobcat Bonsai, and today's episode of Tree Search Thursday is going to be on the Sambucus or elderberry tree. As you can hear by all these great fun noises out here, my little Hattie Joe over here. Here she is. Say hello, Hattie Joe. Hattie Joe's a sweet little potbelly pig, so she has a little area outside, but she also comes inside at nighttime because she doesn't like the cold. But that's super off topic because we're talking about a Sambucus. So let's get into the show. Have fun. Today's video is going to be about the elderberry or Sambucus tree, also known as an elder, which is just short for elderberry. The age of this tree slash bush, it can get up to about 60 years old. It is a fast growing tree or bush that on average grows to about 24 inches a year, but in optimal soil conditions, I've read that people have growths that go between 36 to 48 inches a year. It grows in zones 4 through 9 and is native to North America, Venezuela, and Brazil. A few of the problems that you'll run into with the Sambucus is canker, powdery mildew, leaf spots, borers, the pesky aphids that cause issues with everybody, and spider mites. So, a little bit about the Sambucus tree. It enjoys moist soil, but can live in wet to dry soil. It's actually even tolerant to droughts. So it can be flooded, it can be droughted, but it prefers to have a moist soil if it has that option. So make sure that soil is moist, but not wet. With this tree, it's going to be important to have a nice shaded spot for it. It only really likes to have 4 hours of direct sunlight daily, which when you see a lot of them on the riverbeds or back in the forest or tree line, you have to think that those big trees towering over it is blocking most of the sun most of the day. So it really is not getting that much direct sunlight a day. So optimally, aim for no more than 4 hours of direct sunlight a day for these trees. They grow a small white flower in the summer that creates a purple / black colored berry in late summer. So early summer, you get these really pretty white flowers. And then in late summer, they turn into a purple / black berry. The leaves range from anywhere from 2 to 6 inches long, and they are a 1/2 inch to 2.5 inches wide. So huge difference there. 2 to 4 inches, or I'm sorry, 2 to 6 inches. That's a 4-inch difference. That's a big difference. If you can hold leaves down to 2 inch by 1/2 inch, that would look pretty good as a bonsai tree. But if you get up to 6 by 2.5, that's a pretty big leaf. I'm not sure you're going to pull that one off as a bonsai leaf, but it's possible. Another thing to think about with these trees is the branches are susceptible to damage from high winds and snow. So with fast growth, you have to remember the branches are not as strong, so that causes you to have to keep them trimmed back. Otherwise, the weight is going to end up breaking them down and snapping them off from the snow and the winds. Uses for elderberries themselves: they're used in medicines a lot for immune supports. They're also used in wine. They're used for foods, and they're used for drinks. So you can use elderberries for almost anything you want. There's a few varieties that I'll be showing you right here. One being the lemon lace. They call it a lemon lace because it gets a yellower leaf more towards the fall, but for the most part it's green. The flowers still come out white. You still get your purplish black berries. Now this is one that I have. Right now there's no leaves on it, so it's not worth showing you. So you get this picture instead, and it's a black lace elderberry. Absolutely gorgeous little tree, in my opinion. Sorry, this is supposed to be fact-based, and I'm throwing opinions at you now. So, in my opinion, it's an absolutely gorgeous little tree. And again, you get a white flower that seems like it has a little bit of like a pink tint to it, but the berries are a purple/black color again. So that's something. Just two of the varieties, which there's many more than that, but that's just two of the varieties for you to check out. So now let's discuss the Sambucus or elderberry as a bonsai. With the ability to live in any type of soil from wet to dry, that's pretty good. I'd say that's a big bonus, leaning towards that could be good for bonsai. You can prune it into a single stem tree, so it doesn't have to be a group planting every single time. You can actually make a one trunk tree, which either way it's good for bonsai, but the fact that you can bring it back to one trunk is awesome. It responds well to hard cutbacks on the trunk, so you can screw up, and this tree, as long as you are giving it the proper fertilizer and water and light conditions it needs and the soil's kept right, this tree will fight for you to stay alive. And that's one of the big things you're looking for in a bonsai tree, is a tree that's willing to fight to stay alive for you. So that's a plus. So here is a negative for it, and that is the rapid growth, which makes the branches a bit brittle. But here comes the positive to that. It can be good for a clip and grow method for these little trees. So think about it for a minute with me here. Rapid growth, brittle branches. But rapid growth, clip it back, let it grow out, clip it back, let it grow out. Clip and grow method, I feel, would be perfect for an elderberry or Sambucus. And then we're going to touch back to it, and it is that it has those lovely white flowers and the purple/black berries, which give it a multi-season beauty running from spring into early summer through midsummer into late summer into early fall. It's just going to give you something to look at the entire time. All right, so hope you enjoyed that episode of Tree Search Thursday and the elderberry or Sambucus tree. My thoughts on it: it's hard. I've seen a lot of people that have had success with the elderberry or Sambucus as a bonsai tree. For example, go check out oh, why did I blank there, Xavier? Go check out Xavier Martinez at Expressions of Grace Bonsai. He actually has a video where he works on his elderberry tree. So honestly, you type in elderberry and bonsai on Google, type it in, search it, and there pops up freaking Xavier Martinez's face, and it talks about, I think it's I can't remember all of them, but the video contains an ash, an elderberry, and one other tree. I don't know, I can't remember, but that popped up, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's awesome. So a lot of people have done it. I'm still nervous on it because of the fast growth, and a lot of reading I did says that the core of the branches and the trunk is almost like a spongy or hollow material. So I don't know. I mean, I think if there is an issue, Xavier would have brought it up by now. Maybe I'll try one out. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up trying out a black currant, which is similar to a Sambucus tree, but not exactly the same thing. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, I'd appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel, because that greatly helps me out. And if you really enjoy my content, hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.